What's up, everybody? Laura Sanko backstage here for Quick Hits presented by Howlerhead, and I've got the boss. And he's looking a little casual right now. I like this version of you, Dana.
I'm very casual right now.
Man, these fights already tonight, absolutely insane. I mean, Ariane Carnelosi, but I got to be a bit of a homer. How about Jeff Molina?
Yeah, no, it's been a great night so far. The fans bring back something that, you just can't get at the Apex. It's just that energy and that buzz, and I know these guys are all fired up tonight to fight in front of the fans.
You referred to this card having the fans as a monumental moment. And that really struck me when you used that phrase, because this is a company that has a lot of big moments. Just talk about how big this moment is, and have you been out there yet? Have you felt what it's like yet?
Yeah, no, not yet. There's only like 5,000 people here, and there's going to be 15,000. So
and it's still loud.
Imagine what that's going to be like. So, when I say a monumental moment, to be the first ones back in an indoor arena, selling out with fans, back to back to back. So, yeah, it's a big one, especially what we and everybody has been through, over the last year and a half or whatever it is now. I don't know. I've just been waiting for this moment for so long. So I can't wait to get dressed and get out there.
What are you going to do when you walk out there? What do you think you're going to feel like?
I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to take it in. And the people in town this weekend have been so awesome. I was out last night in one of the bars here, and it was insane. I mean, it reminded me of when we first went up to Toronto, when Toronto got opened up. It reminded me of when we first got to New York, and New York first got. It reminded me of when we first got sanctioned in certain territories. And that's what the people are acting like right now. Like, there hasn't been a fight in this city ever or something, So it's pretty cool. I love it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, a monumental moment deserves monumental fights. Let's talk about this main event. Kamaru Usman once again looking to defend his title against Jorge Masvidal, the rematch. The energy on the stage yesterday at that stare down, I heard Jorge say to you, keep him away from me. What was that energy like? He
said, don't let this motherfucker touch me. And I said, I promise he won't touch you. And then they started talking back and forth, and he's like, I'm going to bust your face up. I'm going to knock that smirk off your face tomorrow. This is real. These guys don't like each other. This is the no excuses fight. Both guys had a full camp. They both trained for this fight. Two of the best in the world. And, a lot of people were talking smack about this fight. Like, this fight shouldn't happen again with Masvidal, that, he doesn't deserve this rematch. He absolutely deserves this rematch. He did take that fight on short notice. He did come in and fly to Abu Dhabi and take that fight. And this fight should happen again right now like it is with a full camp. Both guys, I think that Masvidal needs this, and I think that Usman needs this.
And then we have Zhang Weili versus Rose Namajunas. I mean, you just look at how those two match up. Both of them had amazing fights with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. What are the chances we see another fight of the year with this?
I'm so excited for this fight. I mean, I think that this is the fight that everybody is most excited about. You got Weili Zhang coming off fight of the year against Joanna, and then everybody loves Rose. And stylistically, she has the height and reach advantage. She's so slick and smooth, and the way that she moves and picks people apart and knocks them out, and her submission game. Weili Zhang is a beast. Punches and hits and kicks like a guy, and everybody wants to see how this fight's going to play out and who's going to win. So it's a big fight for both these women.
The producer sent around some stats earlier this week talking about the impact that Zhang Weili has had in Chinese social media. It was wild. I could not believe the numbers I was seeing. Have you seen on your side of things the impact that she's making in that market?
So tonight, when the first fight started, on the prelims, we went to #1 trend in China. Wow. UFC was the #1 trend in China. So she has absolutely impacted our visibility in China, and yeah, it's a big deal.
And Valentina Shevchenko taking on Jessica Andrade. I mean, that fight, another fight that has wildness written all over it. What are you expecting from these two ladies?
When you talk about who the baddest woman in the world is, obviously Amanda Nunes, and the other one is Valentina Shevchenko. It's a lot of people argue over who's the best. And, I think that this is a real test tonight for Shevchenko, which is good for her. Yeah. She's been running people over. She's been destroying everybody. So this is a fight tonight where she's actually going to be challenged by a force of nature. This woman is going to come in, move forward, and try to do things that people haven't been able to do to Valentina. And obviously, when you fight people of this caliber, it just takes you even higher. If she can go in and destroy Jessica Andrade, I mean, maybe we start talking about, you know, if Weili Zhang should win those two fighting in a super fight. So I don't know. All the fights are incredible. They're all legit, and it's a perfect night to have fans back.
I know you have a lot to get to. I just have one last question for you. I did see on the Nelk Boys Instagram you were out with the Nelk Boys, which only spells trouble. The caption was, "Big night in Florida." Just tell me what exactly a big night in Florida entails.
Yeah, last night was insane. Like I said, I didn't go into detail, but the fans were out in force last night, and we were at a local bar here called Surfer, and the amount of people that turn out for the Nelk Boys is next level. We had a very good time last night. It's a very fun city, and you know what's cool too? To be in a city, to be normal again. You know what I mean? In this city, if you want to wear a mask, you can wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, you don't want to wear a mask. If you're wearing a mask, nobody says anything to you about wearing a mask. If you're not wearing a mask, nobody says anything. It's just very, very normal. I've had a great time since I've been here. The city's been good to us. The governor of this state's been good to us, and the mayor of this city's been amazing to us. So we're paying these guys back tonight with a sold-out place. Try to get a room tonight in Jacksonville. There isn't a room. Try to get in a restaurant tonight. You can't get in a restaurant. This is what we were going to deliver back to Jacksonville. We did it, and now the car just has to deliver for everybody at home.
It absolutely is so far. A packed house, a packed city, some absolutely lit fights. Dana White, thank you so much for taking a second. Appreciate it. Thank you, boss. Guys, keep it locked in right here, but more importantly, head over to the ESPN Plus pay-per-view, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. We'll see you there.